Who keeps throwing these letters at me? It's not funny, you know. Stop it.
Welcome back to WaterparkRanger's Let's Play Pikmin 2. As the commentary continues, the shower room dungeon continues.
Alright, time out. What voice do you want me to use for this episode?
Let's think. Does it have to be a Yu-Gi-Oh! Rich voice?
You can really pick anything. I can really try to do whatever I can.
Okay, try...
Ash Ketchum.
Oh boy, Ash Ketchum. Sure, go ahead.
They must be from Minnesota!
Oh no. You're really not gonna do that.
No,
you know it.
I think I can just do abridged voices, so pick one of those.
Okay, abridged voices? Well, let's see. How about, Oh! Yes, I was gonna say Mokuba, actually.
Yeah, Mokuba.
Big brother, is it time for my cameo yet?
No, Mokuba. Shut up, Mokuba.
But big brother, we have to go buy my pet bunny.
You're getting a scorpion, and you're gonna be happy about it.
Seto, Yugi dropped off our dual grid. If I wasn't so busy buying you a scorpion, this wouldn't be an issue.
Oh, man. I loved Kaiba, actually.
Kaiba-
Kind of, even in the original show, for just being a dick.
Yep.
Actually,
just
the sad thing is I can actually see Kaiba in the show saying, "Screw the rules, I have
money. Yeah, that's such a great run. Screw the rules, I have green hair. That's what Zoro says.
Best line by far. We lived in an orphanage. It was a very tough time for me, since I had no money, and was therefore unable to screw the rules.
That's awesome. Wait, did he also do Naruto Abridged, but not really taking it seriously?
Yeah, with Naruto Abridged I find kind of funnier, even though there's 7 episodes to 50 because of David Bowie.
Yep, it's always been kind of an out-of-place reference to me.
But he already told you, he's not David Bowie.
Okay, sure. Basically talking about actual on-screen things. You've never seen these things before? Well, you have. You probably just don't remember. They're in the second level, but they're also found on here in many different colors. Those are butterflies. They don't kill your Pikmin.
Interesting. You'd think things that could fly and pick up bugs could kill the Pikmin pretty easily.
Well, apparently not when they're not too much bigger than the Pikmin. I mean,
Right.
they're mostly about the size of their heads, means I can't eat them.
Why is the leaf a treasure? This doesn't make sense.
I don't know why Olimar finds that particular leaf more valuable besides the fact that it's a marijuana leaf, which it is. In fact, the Japanese version outright tells you it is.
The Japanese name of the treasure is called illegal substance.
It actually has a name befitting it pretty well. I just can't recall it at the moment. I'm not good with treasure names, so I tend to forget them. But I've been remembering more of them this run. Now that this is like the millionth time I've played the game.
Also, this is the millionth time we've recorded the episode because of Captain Candy Beard.
Yes, and hopefully we'll get it done this time.
Yeah, I'm restricted in speech, so...
You're restricted in speed. Well, it's because we have certain age groups watching this. And I mean,
Yeah,
we all have to hold back.
There's
one way
the
or
random
another.
guy on his channel who says, "Can you stop cursing? My 6-year-old brother watches."
I know, and I went and gave him a perfectly good response and everything. Like, a perfectly normal response. And you know what he does? Goes and deletes it. I mean, what kind of... I didn't even curse at anger in my response. In fact, I was very curt and polite.
Just a heads up, 6-year-olds aren't even allowed on the internet, so please leave.
That too, like, listen, if you're that young, there's a reason you can only get a YouTube account at a certain age, because by that age, you're expected to at least expect people to occasionally curse, you know?
Whatever.
That's why I'm on the internet.
To curse?
Yeah, that's Captain Candy Beard.
Well, pretty much. Or at least make, like, references that anyone can get.
No, I think we've made references to the Puma products about 1,000 times.
Oh, right, ones like that. You know, we have to make that this episode, because every time we make a reference to Puma products, the episode goes away. And...
I wonder what.
because of you! And by the way, you saw how I lost like 6 Pikmin there because of this Wollywog? Well, I love that camera angle where you get to see the ground because it's really interesting because you see more of the level, but at the same time, you can't see things that are falling from above, so do watch out.
Just a heads up, the reason the Wollywog's eyes are red is because it watched Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal.
Yeah, if you didn't know, 4Kids is actually dubbing Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal.
If you don't know what Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal is, basically they went from card games in school, from regular card games to card games in school to card games on motorcycles to card games in space.
I know, like, who thought that it could have possibly gotten worse than card games on motorcycles?
Card games on motorcycles!
But Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal is just Yu-Gi-Oh! But a million, billion, Googleplex times worse.
And also, for some weird reason, the main character has a scouter.
I know, and his name is Shark, and I only recently figured out that it's because of a pun, Card Shark. And I don't care to know anything else about it. I just know that the Japanese version is somehow going to make this already worst version of Yu-Gi-Oh! Even worse.
I don't think that's possible.
No, it's possible. Like, it's just unbelievable.
Captain Candybeard, what's your opinion on the situation?
I can't say because it's inappropriate.
Basically, your commentary is gone because everything you're gonna say is inappropriate.
Yes.
Well, then we should at least mention the Puma products before this episode is gone. Don't you agree?
Yeah, okay.
Alright, I'll go ahead and just say, okay, so I was doing this project for economics where you needed to find a company to, like, invest in and see, like, which would be a company that's viable to invest in. And no, not piracy, because it's not a company. But Puma products.
But piracy is a better investment than Puma products.
It's true. Piracy is more of a better investment than Puma products because Puma products you don't really know what you're getting. With this, they have their.
Hold on, I can explain this.
Sure.
Okay, so Puma Products is a gas company, and their slogan is "Wherever there is sun, there is Puma Products existence."
Actually, I'm pretty sure they sell in heavy industrial fans.
Yeah, well then why would you name your company Puma Products? Since
Well,
when do Pumas spray air?
And since when do Pumas put gas in your car?
That's another great question.
Since the beginning of time.
But then again, I remember apparently there was this old gas company that was like a tiger gas or something. Their saying was put a tiger in your tank, which always sounded weird.
No, I think it sounds appropriate.
Of course you think it sounds appropriate, but I don't know why it sounds inappropriate.
Captain
is the question.
Candybeard's one of the few people I've ever met that has no filter for what's going on.
Yeah, no content filter. He basically has as good
And we found a Nuka-Cola cap, just a heads up.
Fallout references. I don't make enough of them, do I?
You never played the game, so can you really?
Yeah, that's true. But I've watched it a few times. Hey, I did play the game once. I think from the beginning I got up to Megaton. Not that far, I know, but
I blew up Megaton.
so did I.
Dude, blowing up Megaton's what you do, like, actually.
But I didn't, first I stole Flint's hat and ran out of town.
Yeah, first I killed him.
Then what's the point of blowing up Megaton?
So that
No one
there's
can
no...
come back.
Exactly.
Yes, because as you know, you killed him, but because it's Fallout, they'll live.
Yeah, then he'll go play Plants vs. Zombies.
Oh, actually, I've been seeing a growing interest in that game. Kind of it reminds me of this game, I'm
Well, I think
not
it's
sure how
because
though.
Nintendo Capri Sun's doing a Let's Play of it, so people are getting, like, knowing of it.
Yeah, that actually makes sense. Didn't Nintendo Capri Sun actually do Pikmin 2 at some point?
No,
Never did a Pikmin game?
I don't think so.
Huh. Because I feel like he did for some reason.
Plants vs. Zombies isn't a Pikmin game.
I know it's not, but it's like... It's kind of a strategy game. I know that Pikmin really pushes the limits as to what's considered strategy, especially with the weird dungeon crawling they put in this game.
Well, let's see. Let's see, what can we talk about for the next 2 minutes?
How yeah, on this level, and we don't have to talk about for this for the next 2 minutes, but on sub-level 5, although it's always got that really standard layout, you can expect for there sometimes to be a glitch that'll make, when you're taking a treasure back, either a jelly float or a dweeble will drop from the sky, so be on the lookout for that. It doesn't usually happen, but sometimes it does.
Oh yeah, just a heads up, next episode I will be using a Yu-Gi-Oh! The Abridged character voice for the entire thing. So
You keep
therefore-
saying that, it's gonna be way
Again.
too hard for you.
Except I'll do it. I'll figure it out. I'll pick a character and I'll actually do it. Pick a character, I'll do it.
I said Mokuba earlier, it's just too annoying. Most of them just are like, ugh. Even for you.
I think Bandit Keith would be the most realistic.
You're right. You're right. I always call him Keith Bandit.
Yeah.
Because Keith is a first name.
It's a true statement.
It's like having 2 first names.
Bandit Keith, this is what you get for trapping me in a cave with Bakura.
Was that the one that was sealed from the entrance by a cardboard cut out of a
Yeah.
boulder?
We can't move it. It's made of pure cardboard.
Oh no, it's the Snitchbug that watches Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal, and that's why its eyes are bleeding.
Jesus.
I do have to mention this thing. There are some important things in this level. If you've never... By this point in the game, we've never fought a bumbling Snitchbug before. They don't look too much different than the shooting Snitchbugs aside from the bleeding eyes. That's because their only new abilities that they can pick up captains instead. And they throw them hard on the ground, using seismic toss apparently. And...
Pokemon.
Yeah, Pokemon is a good game
Speaking
too.
of Pokemon, I have a great poll question for everybody.
Uh-huh.
Do you like Mudkips?
Oh, come on. Nobody likes Mudkips. I hate Mudkips.
Mud.
Oh, I bet you like Mudkips, you troll.
Actually,
Mud.
Alex loves Mudkip.
I should have seen that coming.
Kip.
Alex listened to the 1 hour
Mud.
version of that.
Kip.
There was a 1 hour... Well, they have... Remember for Nyan Cat, they had like that 596 hours.
That was awesome.
That's ridiculous. What a waste of YouTube space.
True statement.
No, I'm gonna watch it.
The sad thing is it's still going to get views.
And we'll leave on this remark, card games on motorcycles.